ladies and gentlemen. Today we explore a principle that is crucial for personal mastery, the ability to act as if nothing bothers you. This idea might seem simple, but it holds the power to transform your life in profound ways. To adopt a strong mindset, you must first understand that strength is not found in avoiding difficulties, but in facing them head-on. Life will always throw challenges your way, it's inevitable. But what defines you is how you choose to respond to those challenges. A strong mindset isn't about pretending problems don't exist. It's about acknowledging them and still maintaining your composure and focus. It's about refusing to let external circumstances dictate your internal state. When you strengthen your mind, you equip yourself with the ability to withstand adversity without losing sight of your goals. It's about training your thoughts to be focused and disciplined. Instead of being reactive to every inconvenience or setback, you develop the mental fortitude to stay calm, assess the situation, and move forward with confidence. This requires practice. Like any muscle, the mind must be exercised regularly to build strength. One of the keys to a strong mindset is the ability to reframe negative experiences. Rather than seeing challenges as obstacles that hold you back, view them as opportunities to grow. Every setback is a lesson. Every failure is a stepping stone towards success. When you train your mind to see life this way, you become resilient. You no longer fear challenges. Instead, you embrace them as part of the journey. A strong mindset also involves being intentional with what you feed your mind. Surround yourself with positive influences, whether that's through the people you spend time with, the books you read, or the thoughts you allow yourself to entertain. Negativity weakens your mind while positivity strengthens it. By choosing to focus on what uplifts you rather than what drags you down, you build a mindset that is ready to handle anything life throws at you. It's not just about resisting challenges, but thriving in the midst of them. When your mind is strong, you are unshaken by external events because your strength comes from within. You know who you are, you know your purpose, and you trust in your ability to succeed no matter what. This confidence is the hallmark of a strong mindset, and it's what enables you to keep moving forward, even when the path gets tough. Embracing self-control is about mastering the ability to regulate your emotions and actions regardless of the situation around you. It's not about suppressing feelings, but about channeling them in a way that serves your growth and goals. Life is full of moments that can trigger frustration, anger, or anxiety, but self-control allows you to rise above these emotions and respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively. The first step in self-control is awareness. You must recognize your emotions before they take over. When you are aware of how you're feeling in the moment, you gain the power to decide how to respond. Instead of letting anger or frustration dictate your actions, you pause, reflect, and choose a course of action that aligns with your higher purpose. This ability to pause before reacting is crucial because it gives you control over the outcome. Self-control also requires discipline. There will be times when the easier path is to react emotionally or give in to immediate desires, but discipline keeps you focused on the bigger picture. It's the practice of reminding yourself of your long-term goals and resisting the temptation to make choices that might feel good in the moment but harm your future. Discipline allows you to delay gratification, understanding that true success and fulfillment come from staying on course, even when distractions arise. Another aspect of self-control is maintaining composure under pressure. When things don't go as planned or when life presents unexpected difficulties, it's easy to lose your calm. But self-control teaches you that staying composed in the face of adversity is one of the greatest strengths you can develop. This calmness not only benefits you, but also those around you, as it fosters an atmosphere of confidence and stability. It's important to remember that self-control is a skill that can be cultivated. No one is born with perfect self-mastery. It comes from consistent practice and self-reflection. Each time you choose to control your reaction rather than letting emotions dictate your behavior, you strengthen this skill. Over time, it becomes second nature, and you'll find yourself handling even the most challenging situations with grace and poise. Self-control also empowers you to make better decisions. When you're in control of your emotions, you think more clearly and logically. This clarity of thought enables you to evaluate situations more objectively and choose responses that align with your values and long-term goals. It protects you from making decisions out of anger, fear, or frustration, decisions that often lead to regret. Ultimately, embracing self-control is about taking ownership of your life. You can't control the circumstances or people around you, but you can always control how you respond. And in that response lies your power. Self-control gives you the ability to navigate life with purpose and intentionality, ensuring that you remain focused on what truly matters, no matter what comes your way. Visualizing success is a powerful tool that allows you to mentally create the outcome you desire before it becomes a reality. It's about using your mind to see yourself achieving your goals, succeeding in your endeavors, and overcoming obstacles. When you visualize success, you're not merely daydreaming, you're actively training your brain to believe in your potential and preparing it for real-world success. The process of visualization begins with clarity. You must have a clear, vivid picture of what success looks like for you. Whether it's reaching a specific career milestone, mastering a skill, or achieving personal growth, the more detailed your vision, the more real it becomes. It's not enough to have a vague sense of wanting to be successful. You need to paint a mental picture that includes how it feels, what it looks like, and what steps are required to get there. Once you have that clear vision, you must engage all your senses. When you visualize, imagine the emotions you will feel when you achieve your goal. Feel the satisfaction, the pride, the joy. See yourself in the environment where success takes place, whether it's a promotion, winning a competition, or reaching personal fulfillment. The more sensory details you incorporate into your visualization, the more it becomes imprinted in your mind as something attainable. Visualization also works because it creates a sense of familiarity with success. When you repeatedly see yourself succeeding, your brain begins to perceive that outcome as something normal and expected, not foreign or impossible. This familiarity reduces fear and anxiety around pursuing your goals because you've already been there in your mind. It builds confidence and makes you more likely to take action toward your vision. Another key aspect of visualization is that it helps you stay focused on what you want. When you regularly visualize your success, you are reinforcing your goals in your mind. It keeps you centered on your purpose and reminds you of what you're working toward, even when distractions or challenges arise. Instead of getting lost in temporary setbacks, visualization brings you back to your long-term vision and strengthens your resolve to keep moving forward. It's important to pair visualization with belief. It's not enough to simply see yourself succeeding. You have to believe that success is within your reach. Visualization helps build that belief by making the outcome feel real and attainable. As you visualize consistently, you start to internalize the idea that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. This belief fuels your motivation and gives you the energy to pursue your goals with determination. Lastly, visualization prepares your mind for action. When you vividly imagine yourself taking the necessary steps towards success, you mentally rehearse the process. You start to see the challenges you might face, the resources you'll need, and the skills you'll develop. This mental rehearsal primes your brain for actual performance. When the time comes to take real action, you'll feel more prepared, confident, and capable because you've already walked through the process in your mind. Visualization is a tool that not only motivates you, but also guides you. It aligns your thoughts with your desires, making success feel tangible and possible. Through consistent practice, you train your mind to expect success, and when you expect it, you begin to move toward it naturally. It's a practice that turns dreams into reality by bridging the gap between what you can imagine and what you can achieve. Developing a positive outlook is about choosing to see the good in every situation, regardless of the challenges or setbacks you may face. It starts with understanding that your mindset shapes your reality. How you interpret events, both big and small, influences how you respond to them. A positive outlook doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about acknowledging challenges while focusing on the opportunities and lessons they bring. To cultivate this outlook, you must first become aware of your thought patterns. Negative thinking can easily become a habit, and often we don't even realize when we're engaging in it. Pay attention to the thoughts that occupy your mind, especially during stressful times. When you catch yourself focusing on the worst case scenario or dwelling on problems, consciously shift your focus to what's going right. This simple act of redirecting your thoughts can have a profound impact on your overall mindset. A positive outlook is deeply connected to gratitude. When you make a habit of appreciating what you have, even in difficult circumstances, you train your mind to focus on abundance rather than lack. Gratitude opens your eyes to the blessings and opportunities around you, and it helps you stay grounded in the present moment. By practicing gratitude regularly, you strengthen your ability to remain positive, even when things don't go as planned. Another aspect of developing a positive outlook is learning to reframe negative situations. Instead of seeing problems as roadblocks, view them as opportunities for growth. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn something new, to strengthen your character, or to develop a new skill. When you reframe difficulties in this way, you become more resilient. You no longer see obstacles as reasons to give up, but as stepping stones on the path to success. Surrounding yourself with positivity is also crucial. The people you interact with, the content you consume, and the environment you're in all influence your mindset. If you're constantly exposed to negativity, it can drain your energy and make it harder to maintain a positive outlook. Seek out relationships that uplift you, media that inspires you, and environments that support your growth. By doing so, you create a space where positivity can thrive. Maintaining a positive outlook also requires letting go of what you can't control. Life will always present challenges beyond your control, whether it's other people's actions, unexpected events, or external circumstances. Instead of getting caught up in frustration or worry, focus on what you can control: your attitude, your actions, and your perspective. When you stop trying to control everything and focus on your own response, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and create room for positivity. It's important to recognize that developing a positive outlook is a practice. It's not something that happens overnight, and it's not about being happy all the time. There will be moments of frustration, sadness, or disappointment. The key is not to dwell in those moments, but to find a way to move forward with optimism and hope. Over time, as you practice positivity, it becomes a more natural way of thinking. A positive outlook also has a ripple effect. When you choose to see the good in situations, you inspire those around you to do the same. Positivity is contagious. Your attitude can influence your family, friends, and colleagues, creating an environment where optimism and hope are shared. In this way, developing a positive outlook not only benefits you, but also contributes to the well-being of those around you. Ultimately, a positive outlook empowers you to live a more fulfilling life. It gives you the resilience to face challenges with grace and the ability to find joy even in difficult times. By consistently choosing to focus on the positive, you open yourself up to greater possibilities, deeper connections, and a sense of peace that comes from knowing you can handle whatever life brings your way. Focusing on your purpose is about aligning your thoughts, actions, and decisions with the deeper meaning behind your life's goals. It's not just about achieving success or accumulating accomplishments, but about living a life that is driven by intention and meaning. When you are clear about your purpose, everything you do has a sense of direction. You are not easily swayed by distractions or setbacks because your purpose serves as a guiding compass. The first step in focusing on your purpose is gaining clarity about what truly matters to you. Purpose isn't always immediately obvious. It's something that may take time to discover. It's not necessarily tied to a career or a specific role, but is often related to your values, passions, and the impact you want to have on the world. To find your purpose, reflect on what excites you, what gives you energy, and what problems you feel called to solve. Once you identify these elements, your purpose becomes clearer. Having a clear purpose simplifies your life in many ways. It helps you make decisions more easily because you have a framework through which to evaluate your choices. When faced with a decision, you can ask yourself, does this align with my purpose? If the answer is no, it becomes easier to walk away from things that don't contribute to your ultimate goals. This clarity also helps you prioritize your time and energy, ensuring that you are focused on what truly matters rather than being scattered in different directions. A strong sense of purpose fuels perseverance. Life will inevitably bring challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Without a clear purpose, these obstacles can feel overwhelming and cause you to lose motivation. But when you are deeply connected to your purpose, you have a source of strength to draw from during difficult times. Purpose gives you a reason to keep going, even when things get tough. It helps you stay focused on the bigger picture rather than getting lost in temporary difficulties. Focusing on your purpose also brings a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that external achievements alone cannot provide. Success without purpose can feel empty, as if something is missing. When you live in alignment with your purpose, you experience a deeper sense of joy because you know that what you are doing is meaningful. Every step you take toward your purpose, no matter how small, feels significant because it's contributing to something greater than yourself. Purpose gives your life direction and focus, but it also requires commitment. To live a purpose-driven life, you must be willing to make sacrifices. This may mean saying no to opportunities that don't align with your purpose, even if they seem attractive in the short term. It may involve stepping outside your comfort zone to pursue something that feels risky but is in alignment with your deeper calling. This commitment to purpose ensures that you stay on course, even when the path isn't easy. Living with purpose also requires continuous reflection. As you grow and evolve, your understanding of your purpose may shift. It's important to regularly assess whether your actions are still aligned with your purpose or if adjustments need to be made. This ongoing reflection keeps you grounded and ensures that you are staying true to what is most important to you. Focusing on your purpose isn't just about personal fulfillment, it also has a broader impact. When you are clear about your purpose, you inspire others to find and follow theirs. Your sense of direction and commitment becomes a source of encouragement for those around you. You may even discover that your purpose involves serving or uplifting others, creating a ripple effect of positivity and purpose-driven action in the world. Ultimately, focusing on your purpose brings a sense of peace and confidence. You no longer feel the need to compare yourself to others or chase after superficial goals. You are grounded in the knowledge that your life has meaning and that you are living in alignment with that meaning. This focus on purpose brings not only success, but also a deep sense of fulfillment and contentment that enriches every aspect of your life. Practicing emotional detachment is about developing the ability to observe situations and experiences without becoming overwhelmed by emotions. It doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent, but rather learning to control how deeply external events affect you. Emotional detachment allows you to maintain inner peace and clarity, even in difficult or challenging situations. By practicing this, you create space between yourself and your emotions, allowing you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. The foundation of emotional detachment is self-awareness. It's essential to recognize when emotions start to rise and understand their source. Emotions, whether positive or negative, are natural responses to life's experiences. However, when you're overly attached to outcomes or other people's behavior, these emotions can take control. By cultivating self-awareness, you can identify when you are becoming too emotionally invested in a situation and take steps to manage it before it escalates. Emotional detachment begins with recognizing that you cannot control everything. Often we become emotionally attached to outcomes, people, or situations that are beyond our control. This attachment leads to stress, anxiety, and disappointment when things don't go as expected. Learning to accept that there are many factors in life you cannot influence allows you to let go of the need for control. When you detach emotionally, you release the expectation that things must happen in a certain way, which in turn reduces your emotional suffering. One of the key aspects of emotional detachment is maintaining perspective. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment and let emotions cloud your judgment. However, practicing detachment allows you to step back and view the situation from a broader perspective. This helps you see things more objectively without the bias of immediate emotions. When you distance yourself emotionally, you're better able to assess situations logically and make decisions that are in your best interest. Practicing emotional detachment also involves setting healthy boundaries. Often we allow ourselves to be deeply affected by other people's emotions or actions, which can lead to unnecessary stress and conflict. By establishing clear boundaries, you protect your emotional well-being. This doesn't mean cutting people off, but rather ensuring that you don't take on the emotional burdens of others. It's about maintaining empathy and understanding without becoming overwhelmed by someone else's issues. Another benefit of emotional detachment is that it fosters resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's natural to feel emotions during both good and bad times. However, by practicing detachment, you become more resilient to these fluctuations. You learn to navigate difficult situations without letting emotions derail you. Emotional detachment gives you the ability to stay grounded in the midst of uncertainty or adversity, which allows you to keep moving forward with confidence and focus. Practicing detachment also helps you manage stress more effectively. When you're not emotionally attached to outcomes or events, you experience less anxiety about the future. You begin to trust that things will unfold as they are meant to, without feeling the need to control every detail. This mindset reduces worry and allows you to focus on what you can influence: your attitude, your actions, and your responses. With this level of emotional freedom, you are better equipped to handle stress in a calm and centered way. Emotional detachment doesn't mean avoiding emotions altogether. Instead, it means experiencing emotions without being controlled by them. You can still feel joy, sadness, anger, or excitement, but with detachment, these emotions don't dominate your thoughts or actions. Detachment allows you to feel emotions fully, but it also gives you the power to let them go when they no longer serve you. It's about staying in control of your emotional landscape rather than being at the mercy of it. Detachment also helps you live more authentically. When you're overly attached to people's opinions, approval, or external validation, you may find yourself acting in ways that aren't true to who you are. Emotional detachment allows you to let go of the need for others' approval, freeing you to live in alignment with your values and desires. This kind of freedom leads to greater personal fulfillment because you're no longer living for others but for yourself. Ultimately, practicing emotional detachment leads to a more balanced and peaceful life. It doesn't mean disengaging from the world, but rather engaging in it with a sense of calm and stability. By managing your emotions and not letting external events dictate your inner state, you create a life where you can navigate challenges with clarity, make decisions with confidence, and maintain a sense of inner peace no matter what comes your way. Using adversity as a stepping stone means transforming challenges and hardships into opportunities for growth and progress. Adversity is an inevitable part of life, but how you respond to it defines your ability to move forward and succeed. Instead of viewing difficulties as obstacles that block your path, see them as catalysts that propel you toward becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When you encounter adversity, the first step is to shift your mindset. Challenges often trigger frustration, fear, or even despair. However, by reframing the situation, you can view it as an opportunity to learn and evolve. Every difficult experience carries within it the seeds of growth. Whether it's a failure, a setback, or a loss, there are valuable lessons to be gained if you're willing to look for them. This shift in perspective transforms adversity from something negative into something that can be used to fuel your personal and professional development. Resilience is built through adversity. When you face challenges, you have two options: to give up or to push through. The more you choose to persevere in the face of difficulties, the stronger and more capable you become. Adversity forces you to develop new skills, adapt to change, and find solutions that you may not have considered otherwise. It pushes you out of your comfort zone and into new territories of personal growth. Each time you overcome an obstacle, you build confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Adversity also teaches you to be patient and persistent. Success is rarely achieved overnight, and the road to it is often paved with setbacks and delays. When you learn to view adversity as a natural part of the journey, you develop patience and endurance. You come to understand that difficulties don't mean failure, they are simply part of the process. Persistence in the face of adversity builds character and strengthens your resolve, helping you stay focused on your goals even when things don't go as planned. Using adversity as a stepping stone also involves learning to embrace failure. Society often views failure as something to be avoided at all costs, but in reality, failure is one of the greatest teachers. Each time you fail, you gain new insights into what works and what doesn't. Failure forces you to rethink your strategies, refine your approach, and try again with greater wisdom. Instead of seeing failure as an endpoint, view it as a valuable stepping stone that brings you closer to success. Every successful person has faced failure at some point, but what sets them apart is their ability to learn from it and keep moving forward. Another key aspect of using adversity as a stepping stone is maintaining a positive attitude. It's easy to become discouraged when facing challenges, but a positive mindset helps you see the potential in every difficulty. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring the reality of the situation, but it does mean choosing to focus on the possibilities rather than the problems. When you maintain a positive outlook, you're more likely to find creative solutions and opportunities in the midst of adversity. A positive mindset turns setbacks into setups for future success. Adversity also helps you develop empathy and compassion. When you've gone through tough times yourself, you become more understanding of others who are facing their own challenges. This sense of empathy deepens your connections with others and allows you to be a source of support and encouragement for those who are struggling. In this way, adversity not only benefits your own growth, but also helps you positively impact the lives of others. One of the greatest benefits of using adversity as a stepping stone is that it fosters a deep sense of gratitude. When you've faced hardships and overcome them, you gain a greater appreciation for the good things in life. You no longer take success or happiness for granted because you understand the effort and perseverance it took to get there. This sense of gratitude enriches your life, helping you stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. Using adversity as a stepping stone also strengthens your problem-solving skills. When faced with challenges, you're forced to think outside the box, come up with new approaches, and be resourceful. Adversity pushes you to be more creative and innovative, skills that are essential for overcoming obstacles and achieving long-term success. The more challenges you face, the more adept you become at finding solutions and turning setbacks into opportunities. Finally, adversity teaches you to embrace change. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and adversity often comes in the form of change, whether it's a loss, a failure, or an unforeseen obstacle. By using adversity as a stepping stone, you learn to adapt to change and see it as an opportunity for growth. Change becomes less intimidating when you realize that it's through these difficult transitions that you evolve into a stronger, more capable version of yourself. In the end, adversity becomes a powerful tool for personal transformation. It shapes you, challenges you, and ultimately propels you toward a higher level of success and fulfillment. By using adversity as a stepping stone, you turn life's challenges into building blocks that help you reach your fullest potential. Cultivating inner peace is about developing a state of calm and balance within yourself, regardless of what is happening in the world around you. It is the ability to remain centered and composed, even when faced with external chaos or challenges. Inner peace isn't something that is handed to you by circumstances. It is a mindset and practice that must be nurtured daily. One of the first steps toward cultivating inner peace is learning to quiet the mind. The mind is often filled with a constant stream of thoughts, worries, and distractions that pull you away from the present moment. This mental noise creates tension and stress, making it difficult to feel at ease. By practicing mindfulness or meditation, you can train your mind to become more focused and present. When you learn to silence the unnecessary chatter of the mind, you create space for inner calm to grow. Letting go of what you cannot control is another important aspect of finding inner peace. Many people become overwhelmed by trying to manage or influence everything around them, from other people's actions to unpredictable events. This desire for control leads to anxiety and frustration. However, inner peace comes when you accept that there are many things in life that are simply beyond your power. By focusing only on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and reactions, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and open the door to a more peaceful existence. Self-compassion plays a vital role in cultivating inner peace as well. Often, we are our own harshest critics, judging ourselves for mistakes, imperfections, or perceived failures. This inner turmoil can disrupt our peace of mind. Learning to be kind and understanding toward yourself, especially in difficult moments, allows you to let go of self-judgment and embrace self-acceptance. When you treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer a friend, you create an internal environment of peace and support. Practicing gratitude is another key to developing inner peace. Gratitude shifts your focus away from what's lacking or what's going wrong, and instead brings your attention to the blessings and positives in your life. By regularly acknowledging the things you are thankful for, you train your mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. This shift in perspective helps you maintain a sense of calm and contentment even when life isn't perfect. Gratitude acts as a powerful antidote to negative emotions, creating space for peace to flourish. Forgiveness is a crucial element in the journey toward inner peace. Holding onto grudges, anger, or resentment towards others, or even towards yourself, keeps you trapped in a cycle of negative emotions. These feelings can weigh heavily on your spirit, preventing you from experiencing true peace. By choosing to forgive, you release the emotional burdens that keep you tied to the past. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful actions, but about freeing yourself from the grip of negative energy that disturbs your peace. When you let go of resentment, you open yourself to healing and calm. A balanced lifestyle contributes significantly to inner peace. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being creates harmony within. This means maintaining a healthy diet, getting regular exercise, and ensuring that you are resting properly. It also involves managing your emotional health by processing your feelings in healthy ways and nurturing your spiritual growth through practices like prayer, meditation, or reflection. When all aspects of your life are aligned, it becomes much easier to experience a lasting sense of peace. Setting boundaries is another powerful way to cultivate inner peace. Often people become stressed or overwhelmed because they take on too many responsibilities or allow others to drain their energy. By setting clear boundaries, you protect your time, energy, and mental well-being. This not only helps you avoid burnout, but also creates an environment where you can focus on the things that truly matter to you. Boundaries help you maintain a sense of balance, ensuring that you aren't constantly reacting to external demands at the cost of your inner peace. Building resilience through experience means using life's challenges, hardships, and even failures as tools for personal growth and development. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to endure difficult times with strength, and to emerge on the other side with a greater sense of purpose and wisdom. It's not something that you're born with, rather, it's developed through the experiences you go through in life. Each obstacle and setback provides an opportunity to strengthen your capacity to handle future challenges. Every experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to the development of resilience. When you face difficulties, you are forced to adapt, learn, and grow. Each time you encounter a challenge and manage to overcome it, you build a stronger foundation of inner strength. The more you face adversity, the more you learn about your own abilities and limits. Over time, this awareness helps you develop confidence in your capacity to handle whatever life throws your way. Resilience comes from learning to embrace challenges instead of avoiding them. Difficulties and setbacks are often seen as negative experiences, but in reality, they are necessary for growth. When you face challenges head-on, you begin to see them as opportunities for self-improvement rather than as roadblocks. Instead of fearing failure, you learn to accept it as part of the process. This shift in mindset allows you to approach life with greater courage and determination, knowing that each challenge you face is a stepping stone to becoming a stronger version of yourself. Failure plays a critical role in building resilience. While failure can be painful and disheartening, it is one of the most powerful teachers. Each time you fail, you gain new insights into what works and what doesn't. You learn from your mistakes and are given the chance to refine your approach. Failure teaches you perseverance, showing you that success is not always immediate, but comes to those who are willing to try again and again. The experience of failure builds emotional toughness, helping you develop the strength to keep moving forward, even when things don't go as planned. One of the key ways experience builds resilience is by teaching you to adapt. Life is full of unpredictable situations and circumstances that may throw you off balance. Through experience, you learn that flexibility and adaptability are essential to survival. Each time you encounter a situation that requires you to change your approach or rethink your strategy, you develop the ability to adjust and keep moving forward. This adaptability is a hallmark of resilience, allowing you to navigate through changing circumstances without losing your sense of purpose or direction. Experience also helps you build resilience by fostering patience and perseverance. Success is rarely achieved overnight, and the journey toward any worthwhile goal is often filled with setbacks and delays. Through experience, you come to understand that obstacles are a natural part of the process, and that giving up at the first sign of difficulty will only hinder your progress. The more challenges you face and overcome, the more patient and persistent you become. You learn to trust the process and to remain committed to your goals, even when the path is not easy. Resilience is also strengthened through experience by developing emotional regulation. When faced with adversity, it's easy to become overwhelmed by fear, frustration, or anger. However, through repeated exposure to challenges, you learn how to manage your emotions more effectively. You begin to recognize when emotional reactions are hindering your ability to solve problems, and you develop strategies to stay calm and focused. This emotional resilience allows you to approach difficulties with a clear mind, making it easier to find solutions and move forward. Experience teaches you that setbacks are temporary. When you've gone through difficult times in the past and emerged stronger, you begin to trust that you can do the same in the future. This belief in your own ability to recover helps you maintain a sense of hope and optimism, even in the face of significant challenges. You learn that no matter how difficult the situation may seem, it is possible to overcome it with time, effort, and perseverance. Another way experience builds resilience is by teaching you to seek support when needed. While resilience is often thought of as an individual trait, it's important to recognize that no one gets through life's challenges entirely alone. Experience teaches you the value of reaching out to others for help, whether it's for emotional support, advice, or practical assistance. By developing a network of trusted individuals who can offer guidance and encouragement, you strengthen your ability to navigate difficult times. Seeking support is not a sign of weakness, rather, it's a key component of resilience. Resilience is also built through experience by fostering a sense of self-awareness. As you go through various challenges, you become more attuned to your strengths, weaknesses, and emotional triggers. This self-awareness allows you to approach adversity with a clearer understanding of how to manage it effectively. You become more in tune with what works for you in difficult situations, and you develop personalized strategies for overcoming obstacles. The more you know about yourself, the better equipped you are to handle life's inevitable ups and downs. Ultimately, building resilience through experience is about cultivating a mindset of growth and possibility. When you see each challenge as an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger, you stop fearing adversity and begin to embrace it as a necessary part of life. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but about learning to rise above them. Through experience, you develop the inner strength, emotional fortitude, and adaptability needed to face whatever comes your way with confidence and grace. Maintaining integrity and consistency is about living a life of authenticity where your actions align with your values and principles. It's about being steadfast in your moral compass, regardless of external pressures or temptations to compromise. Integrity is the foundation of trust, both in your personal and professional relationships, and it's one of the most powerful forces in establishing credibility and respect. To live with integrity means that your words and actions are in harmony. You don't just speak about doing the right thing, you follow through with it, even when no one is watching. This alignment between belief and behavior creates a sense of wholeness and stability in your life. When you maintain integrity, you build a reputation for being trustworthy and dependable, which is essential in any successful relationship, whether in business, leadership, or personal life. Consistency is equally important because it reflects your ability to uphold your values over time. It's easy to act with integrity when circumstances are favorable, but true integrity is shown when you face challenges, temptations, or adversity. Consistency means that you are the same person in every situation, whether you are under pressure, dealing with success, or facing difficulty. It demonstrates that your moral principles are not situational but ingrained in who you are. Living with integrity also requires honesty, both with yourself and others. This honesty means being transparent about your intentions, taking responsibility for your actions, and admitting when you've made mistakes. No one is perfect, but those who live with integrity are willing to acknowledge their shortcomings and make amends when necessary. This kind of accountability not only reinforces trust, but also sets a powerful example for others. In moments of temptation, when taking shortcuts or bending the rules may seem like the easiest path, integrity becomes your guide. It serves as a constant reminder of the long-term benefits of doing what is right, even if it's not the easiest option in the short term. Sacrificing integrity for momentary gain may provide temporary relief, but it often leads to regret, damaged relationships, and a tarnished reputation. On the other hand, maintaining your principles, even when it's difficult, ultimately leads to lasting success, peace of mind, and a legacy of respect. Consistency also plays a key role in personal growth and achievement. Success in any area of life requires ongoing commitment and dedication. When you are consistent, you show up and put in the work day after day, even when progress seems slow or obstacles arise. This perseverance builds momentum over time and eventually leads to results. Without consistency, even the best plans can fall apart because they lack the sustained effort necessary to bring them to fruition. In leadership, integrity and consistency are non-negotiable qualities. People naturally follow those they can trust, and trust is earned through a consistent track record of honesty and reliability. A leader who maintains integrity inspires confidence because their team knows they can be counted on to make ethical decisions and stand by their values no matter the circumstances. Consistency in leadership also means treating people with fairness and respect, providing a stable environment where others feel secure and valued. Maintaining integrity also means resisting the urge to conform to societal pressures that may push you away from your core beliefs. It can be easy to lose sight of your values when surrounded by influences that prioritize success at any cost or compromise integrity for convenience. However, staying true to who you are and what you believe in, regardless of external expectations, not only builds your own self-respect, but also earns the respect of others. People admire those who stand firm in their convictions, especially when it's difficult. Consistency creates reliability, and reliability builds strong relationships. Whether in friendships, family, or business partnerships, people value those they can count on. When you consistently demonstrate integrity, you develop a reputation for being someone who can be trusted. And trust is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. Relationships built on trust are deeper, more resilient, and more likely to withstand the tests of time and adversity. Furthermore, integrity brings a sense of inner peace. When your actions align with your values, you experience less internal conflict and guilt. You don't have to worry about being caught in a lie or covering up a misdeed. Instead, you live with the freedom that comes from knowing that you have acted honorably. This peace of mind is one of the greatest rewards of living with integrity and consistency. Over time, maintaining integrity and consistency shapes your character. Character is not something that is built overnight. It's developed through years of making choices that align with your principles. Each time you choose to act with integrity, you reinforce the kind of person you want to be, and that character becomes the foundation for all of your future actions. People with strong character are often the ones who achieve lasting success because they are grounded in something deeper than temporary rewards. In the end, integrity and consistency are about playing the long game. While taking shortcuts might seem appealing in the moment, those who stick to their principles and remain consistent in their efforts are the ones who achieve true, lasting success. They leave behind a legacy of trust, respect, and reliability, qualities that cannot be bought or manufactured but must be earned through a lifetime of living with purpose and conviction. In conclusion, to act as if nothing bothers you is not about suppressing your feelings or pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about developing a mindset of resilient strength and unwavering confidence in your ability to navigate life's ups and downs. By adopting a strong mindset, embracing self-control, visualizing success, cultivating inner peace, and maintaining integrity and consistency, you equip yourself with the tools necessary to face adversity head-on. Life will undoubtedly throw obstacles your way, but your response to those challenges defines your journey. When you choose to act as if nothing bothers you, you empower yourself to rise above difficulties and maintain your focus on what truly matters. This approach allows you to create a life of purpose, clarity, and fulfillment, inspiring those around you to do the same. Remember, the world may be chaotic, but your inner calm is a powerful force. By embodying resilience and composure, you not only protect your peace, but also set an example for others. So take a deep breath, stand tall, and face each day with the conviction that you have the strength to overcome anything that comes your way. Your journey is uniquely yours, and by acting as if nothing bothers you, you pave the way for a brighter, more empowered future.